Jason Chaffetz pressed Director Comey about whether Hillary Clinton had lied about her emails, and he said that he's seeking this new investigation into the statements that she made under oath.
Did Hillary Clinton lie under oath?
Not to the FBI, not in a case we're working.
Did you review the documents where Congressman Jim Jordan asked her specifically, and she said, quote, "There was nothing marked classified on my emails, either sent or received," end quote.
I don't remember reviewing that particular testimony. I'm aware of that being said, though.
Did the FBI investigate her statements under oath on this topic?
Not to my knowledge. I don't think there's been a referral from Congress.
Do you need a referral from Congress to investigate her statements under oath?
Sure do.
You'll have one. You'll have one in the next few hours.
I'm joined now by Republican Congressman Scott DesJarlais of Tennessee's member of the House Oversight Committee. Congressman DesJarlais, we just heard Jason Chaffetz say he will send another referral to the FBI. How long do you all intend to string this out? How many investigations of Hillary Clinton will be enough? Is this a strategy that goes through Election Day, or do you intend to just keep it up in perpetuity?
Of course, the Democrats are going to say that this was a political witch hunt, but look what we have here. We have an FBI director that got out and laid a perfect case, really, for prosecution, but in the end said that there wasn't a prosecutor that would convict her. We've heard to the contrary. What he did say was that Hillary Clinton, as Secretary of State, was extremely careless in the handling of top secret documents. He also went on to say that she was sloppy in her handling of documents and that she was not as sophisticated as people thought, that she couldn't understand what was really classified. But he did tell us something that, was very important and probably should lead to another hearing, was that she was not honest about turning over all the emails that she said she did, that she was not honest about not sharing classified information with other people, and she wasn't honest about using one device. So it certainly raises a lot more legitimate questions.
Well, you just used a lot of adjectives there: careless, sloppy, and not sophisticated, none of which are crimes. And the idea that Comey was very clear that they found no intent to hide any emails. They found some difficulty in finding things. But I want to go to some of the specifics of the things that you're alleging about Secretary Clinton. Now, your colleague, Republican Congressman Tim Walberg, did point out that the statute that was at issue in this case doesn't actually mention intent. So he was suggesting that Clinton has been held to a different standard than the law requires. I want to let you listen to how FBI Director Comey responded to that.
There doesn't seem to be a double standard there. It doesn't express intent. You've explained your understanding of why intent is needed, and we may agree or disagree on that, but the general public looking at that statute says it's pretty clear.
Like I said, I understand why people are confused by the whole discussion. I get that. But you know what would be a double standard? If she were prosecuted for gross negligence.
If Director Comey has said that in all the time that the statute has existed since 1919, one person has been prosecuted under it, and that was for espionage, how can you say that it would be a double standard not to prosecute Hillary Clinton?
Well, certainly there's a perception that Hillary Clinton is above the law, and it does have a perception.
But if it's never been used except in one case of espionage, then why are you making it sound as if the standard would have been to prosecute her? It sounds like the standard would have been not to prosecute in a case like this.
Well, Trey Gowdy brought up a point that you got to have a precedent somewhere, and
one case from 1919.
No. I mean, there's no precedence here. We asked Director Comey what would happen if she were elected to the White House and did the exact same thing, used a private server, shared confidential emails. We know she lied about it. That was the director's comments that I was referring to. It wasn't my allegations. Those are facts. So what is to stop her in the future? And he didn't really have an answer for that.
But he
so
also
she is being held to a different standard.
That
just because she's original.
If a member of his own staff had done this, they wouldn't have been prosecuted. He actually laid out every scenario that he was asked and said that there would be no prosecution. So what is it that your side of the aisle wants done if these cases have, except for in the case of espionage, never resulted in prosecution?
Yeah, well, we don't even know. I mean, we know that Sidney Blumenthal was hacked. We don't know if Hillary Clinton was hacked. So she was extremely careless.
You want to prosecute based on not knowing if she was hacked?
Well, I mean, here's somebody that's applying for the highest job in the land, and ultimately the public's going to have to be the jury. But we know that she lied on those three things. He admitted as much. He also said someone in the FBI that would have done the same thing using a server in an unsecure location and breaking the rules that she broke, they would be reprimanded by the FBI. So the FBI has a different standard.
So you want
but just
Hillary
because
Clinton to
she
be
was original
reprimanded?
in
Because
her
if
crime,
we're going to follow the president, you want to see her reprimanded. Is that what your
obviously,
side of the aisle would be
if she's
satisfied with?
extremely, no, I think that the people need to decide if the FBI director describes her handling of top secret documents as extremely careless, sloppy, and that she's not sophisticated enough to understand what a classified document is, then I think there's great concern about her being commander-in-chief.
Well, they also described the fact that the 3 classified documents were not marked as such that a normal person
No, there
would
were
know. Let me
markings
ask you a
on
quick
there.
question before I let you go. Do you think that if Colin Powell ran for president, he would be qualified to be commander-in-chief? He had a private email.
I don't know all the details of
He had a
Colin
private
Powell's-
email. He used it routinely for work.
Yeah, did he say that he didn't share classified documents?
Well, you guys never
did he
held
say that he
hearings
was
about
doing
him.
it because he wanted one device? It's a different case. You're
Well,
doing apples and oranges here. I mean, right
No,
now
it's
Hillary
apples
Clinton
and
has
apples, but
lied
you
to the
guys didn't hold
American
hearings
people.
on it.
No, I mean, there's no question that she lied about it, and then the director said we need to ask for a hearing to show that she lied to Jim Jordan under
the
oath
director
about
did
her
not
emails.
say that we needed to ask for a hearing, and he did not say that Hillary Clinton lied to you. That is not what the director said. He said the opposite. But I appreciate your spirit,
Yeah,
sir.
well, I sat there for
But no, he
4
actually
hours.
didn't
I'm
say
sure
that.
he didn't.
He did not say that. He did not say that she lied.
He said that the Congress would have to request that. And
Right,
I
if
asked
they
him whether
wanted
or
it,
not,
right.
Yeah, and I asked him whether or not they asked those questions, and he actually didn't do the interview on Saturday, so he's going to have to get back to us, or we're going to have to get the 302 to see whether or not they asked whether or not she lied. But that's important when it comes to intent and what was going on in Hillary Clinton's mind.
All right, well, we will look forward to further hearings. Congressman Scott DesJarlais, thank you very much, sir.